Nice little smallmouth. Come on, buddy. Come here, man. Not a bad little smallmouth there. Well, guys, welcome to the episode. Today we're fishing for these guys right here and largemouth as well. This is nice little smallmouth caught on the Ned rig, and that's the plan for today. I actually was intending on fishing an entirely different body of water, but unfortunately I could not get there. There was a lot of flooding, a lot of road damage here in Vermont, and there's just places you simply can't get to right now. So I ended up pivoting, coming here, and so far it's paid off. Managed to put the one smallmouth in the boat, but I've had a lot of strikes on docks. With the conditions, it is pretty much bluebird sky, a little bit of wind, just enough wind, but it's also hot, so those fish are hiding out under cover. And I'm really thinking it's going to be a great day to run the Ned rig, run wacky rig, do a little bit of finesse fishing, and then later on in the day I'm going to head out deeper, try to get some bigger fish with deep diving crankbaits, some DTs, and maybe even try drop shotting. But yeah, welcome to the episode. Big one, or is it just biting hard? Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh, that's a big one, that's why. Okay. Come on. Come here, dude. Come here, dude. Yeah. Finally caught a big one. There you go, guys. Check out that bass. That is an 18 1/4 inch. That is why we came here. Oh, there we go. It's actually a bigger fish. Well, you know, 2 in a row, guys. 2 in a row. Where I just did not have the camera on until the last minute. Another largie. They're starting to come closer together. I think it might be feeding time for these guys. Where did I get you, man? All right, guys. Another nice size largemouth. Tell you guys, it's funny how things work. You know, you go all day without catching fish, and then all of a sudden, bam, bam, fish after fish. So what we did is we went out a little bit deeper to the northern end of the lake. The water's a little bit cooler up here, and I just started working my way around with a black and blue swim jig, and that was the difference maker. It was literally 2 back-to-back casts. I pulled those fish in so quickly, in fact, that I forgot to turn on the camera again before casting. So we're gonna leave it on for a minute because clearly they're interested in these baits. But like I was saying in the last little segment, sometimes you guys, you just gotta endure the weather. You gotta endure the crap. The wind finally started to pick up a little bit, and I think that's gonna turn these bass on. So we might be able to have ourselves a pretty good day. Fuck, that's a fish on there. Holy shit. I didn't expect, what the hell? Wow, okay, that worked. He didn't even let it hit the water. That was awesome, guys. I just casted randomly, and there he was. Little largie. That was pretty fun. He fought, man, like a freaking monster. I thought I had a 5-pounder on, but it was just this guy. I mean, decent fish, but nothing to write home about. Nice little guy. So the way I caught that fish, guys, is something that I like to show people, because it's something that people don't think about. So you're always taught fish sunken logs, fish docks, fish trees, boats, things that are physical in the water, you know, actual cover, structure, things like that. Well, there's another type of cover that people don't really think about, and that is color line or shade line. So what I mean by that is, if the sun is high and you have an overhanging branch, that branch casts a shadow on the water. A dock, a boat, a bluff wall, anything that casts a shadow on the water creates a color line, a darker section of water and a lighter section of water on the other side. What I like to do is I take a bait like a paddle tail swim bait on a swim bait head, or a silent crankbait, pretty much any reaction style bait that you think will work, and you parallel the color line. So you don't cast straight to the bank, you go along the same direction as the bank, and you reel that bait along the front of that shade line. Those bass are sitting in that shade just like it's a cover, just like it's a grass edge or a lily pad field where you cast in front of it. It's the same concept. And what happens is, if you parallel that, you're maximizing the opportunity, you're keeping that bait in the strike zone longer, because anywhere along that shade line there could be a bass waiting to lash out and hit a fish. And that's exactly what happened there. I was casting along the shade line, I let the bait sink, I reeled it in, and I had a largemouth on my line. So that's something that I do want to mention, guys. It's not always a physical thing when you're fishing structure. Sometimes structure can literally be just a darker section of water. Another little one, guys. You know, it's an inevitable thing when you turn your camera off because you think that you need to cover more water and you're just moving from area to area. It's an inevitable thing that as soon as you turn off your camera, you're gonna get a fish. So just be aware of that if you're gonna start doing YouTube. Never turn off your camera, because there's always going to be a fish at that moment. Oh, get out from under there. Oh, there we go. Barely got you. That is a dark fish. That is really cool. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to end the video right here. Had a great day on the water. Managed to get the one fish for the knucklehead tournament, and overall, just a good day. Been a long day on the water. I'm pretty tired. So I'm going to head home. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, get out there, catch more fish.